Howdy doody everybody, my name is KevGuuey and welcome back to the Capo 3R. If you missed the last episode, you can click on the eye in the top of the video to watch the previous episode to get caught up. And then I realized it. Why Himeno had asked to go for a walk. Why Himeno had asked to hold my hand. Are you worried about something? I asked as Himeno walked beside me. He slowly turned to look at me and gave me a slightly guilty smile. Oh? I've known you since we were little. I gripped her hand a little harder and Himeno held mine tighter in return. What's wrong? So what are you worried about? Wait, is it about going to this magical school? A strange dream?
You're
She kind of looks like she's cross-eyed. What kind of dream? Huh. I have the same dream too! I don't think we met Rika-san yet in our dream. Or anyone else. I mean besides Lulu-nee. Huh. Himeno continued speaking as she looked up at the starry sky. I don't think so. I think we need to ask Rika-san. She might have been, she might actually be having these dreams as well. And maybe everyone else. We should probably ask everyone. Huh. Huh. You know what, I just thought of something? What if the dream, like the sentence she said, what if the dream, in the dream, that's when we're awake in that dream, or awake in that life, and then when we go to sleep in that life, we wake up here, which is when we wake up, and then they're having the dream, or the dream is having the dream of us being in this life. Oh man, that's so cool. That sounds so cool though. Oh man, it's like living two lives. Was it like the butterfly dream? Wait, what? I mean, we're holding hands, so, yeah, it's not a dream? Himeno stared at me with worry and I nodded. Then I gripped her hand even harder. How could it be a dream? This is reality. You and I can feel each other like this, can't we? Aww. Himeno gave me a little smile with a bit of relief. But a dream she's seen ever since the cherry blossom bloomed, huh? And the dream feels like reality. Does this have anything to do with the everlasting cherry blossom, that mysterious message? A dream, huh? Now that I think about it, I think I've been having strange dreams too. Unlike Himeno though, I barely remembered mine. Really? You barely remember yours? Come on! Maybe the dreams really did have some relation to the everlasting cherry blossom. I guess we should report this part to Rika-san. Now then, we should be heading back. If we stay out too long, we'll catch a cold. Her hand's already getting awfully cold. Really? We're holding her hand. It was a February evening. The wind blowing in from the sea was quite cold. Oh, we're at the sea. Himeno nodded and then looked up at me.
分だけこうしてちゃダメ？
Aw, she wants to spend more time like this with me. She asked in a quiet voice, pleading with me. When she asked like that, there was no way I could refuse. Alright, for just 5 more minutes, okay? Aw, that's so kawaii. After that, we didn't speak. We just held hands, gazing out upon the nighttime sea. As the cold wind blew against us, only Himeno's hand felt warm to me. Aww. It felt like I was rocking, floating on water, slowly regaining consciousness as I woke up. Wow. What I just said before about the whole dream thing where every time we go to sleep, we wake up in the life of this life and vice versa. Oh my gosh. I think it just really read my mind there. That was cool. A world covered in white fog spread out before my eyes. I could vaguely see a few buildings through the haze. Judging by their atmosphere, it didn't feel like Japan. It was scenery I hadn't seen before, but for some reason it gave me a strange sense of nostalgia too. Ah, I see. I'm in a dream right now. I'm not sure how I knew, but I was certain of that. I knew it was my dream, and at the same time it felt like I was peeking at someone else's dream. It was an oddly nostalgic feeling. Now you just wish for things in your dream and do things that you would normally never do. Ah, lucid dreaming.
Kiyotaka-san.
Who's that? Hello? I suddenly felt like I could hear somebody's voice, so I looked around myself. But I couldn't see anyone, only the white world spreading around me. I walked into that world. It felt like wandering into a labyrinth of fog. The scenery around me didn't change and it didn't feel like I was making progress. I had a feeling that I had to walk. A feeling that someone was calling me for help. And so I continued walking through the white world of this dream. Finally, I found a small figure standing before my eyes.
Kiyotaka-san.
Rika? No. Himeno? No. I don't know. A whisper. The voice was very quiet and hard to make out, like the scenery. I couldn't tell whose voice it was or what they were saying, but for some reason it made my heart ache. Rika-san. Rika? I ran toward the voice that sounded like it was about to cry. A small, flickering shadow. Whoa. Is my prediction or my theory actually correct? A quiet, wavering voice. I moved my legs as hard as I could, trying to run toward it. But the shadow never drew closer. Is this Yoshino Sakura? I don't know. This is confuzzling now. And it felt like someone was twisting a knife in my heart. Huh? And then the fog covering this world grew thicker. Until finally my consciousness faded. What's going on? Friday, February 26th. Oh my gosh, what's going on? Felt hard to breathe and I opened my eyes. The light was still dim and naturally my alarm hadn't gone off. Uh-oh. I woke up on my own even earlier than usual. Oh. I thought Lulu-nee was on top of us or something. Was it because of that dream? I had the feeling that I just saw a dream that made my heart ache. In truth, my chest did feel heavy and it was hard to breathe. Wait. When I looked closer, I discovered that Lulu-nee had snuck into my bed again and she was resting her head on my chest. Oh, look at that. I was right. Hey. Her breath sounded forced. She was definitely awake. Lulu-nee. I called down to her and her shoulders twitched a little. Lulu-nee, you're awake, aren't you? I don't think people go goo 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 when they're actually sleeping. No, that's too forced. Ah. Just with that face, huh? Good grief, I have to constantly keep my guard up with her. Maybe she's been crawling into my bed every single morning and I just haven't noticed it before? For now, I need to stop this obviously feigned sleep. I thought for a moment and whispered in Lulu-nee's ear. Lulu-nee, I love you.
私も好きだよ。
Lulu-nee opened her eyes wide. She rubbed her cheek against my chest and looked up at me with her big round eyes. Morning, Lulu-nee.
おはよう。
Hiyo. So, what are you doing sneaking into my bed?
あ、びっくり。私、いつの間にタカ君の布団の中に入っちゃったんだろう。
Uh-huh, sure. Wait, why are you dressed in your school uniform? Weren't you like in your pajamas or something before?
でも、私、寝相あまり良くないから、仕方ないよね。
Uh-huh. No matter how restlessly you sleep, a person sleeping on the top bunk of a bunk bed wouldn't crawl down to the bottom bunk.
わかんないよ。私、アクロバティックに寝相悪いし。
Uh-huh. Just how restless would that even be? Also, the fact that you've already changed into your uniform proves you already woke up once, Lulu-nee. Aha! Okay, so I wasn't going crazy. Lulu-nee groaned guiltily. Let me guess, you've been sneaking into my bed every morning so far?
毎日はしてないよ。ちょっとだけだよ。
Uh-huh. Meaning you have done it before?
タカ君が刑事さんみたいな口調になってるよ。右京さんだよ。
Oh! Often it's just a few times.
週に5日くらい。
Uh-huh. Oh, that's pretty much more than, half the week. That's nearly every day.
だってタカ君気持ちよさそうに寝てるし、そもそも冬が寒いのが悪いんだよ。
Uh-huh. Oh, now she's turned to blame it on the weather. That's my Lulu-nee trying to make this even bigger than it is. Jeez, I've said this several times, but a girl your age shouldn't be doing things like this.
いいじゃない。いとこなんだし、タカ君の体温を感じてると、すごく安心できるんだよ。
I think you know what you're doing.
初めてタカ君と会ったあの日からずっとね。
Lulu-nee said with a smile. A smile just like the one Lulu-nee gave me that day she first came to my apartment on her own. The memory of that day began playing in my mind. Ooh. Well, I'm gonna end the episode here, everybody. Seems like we're going into a flashback. And who is that voice? That voice crying out for Kiyotaka to end it. That was very weird. Really weird. And I wonder if my theory is actually correct or not. That's really wow. Just wow. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the Capo 3R. If you guys did, then please slime that like button and subscribe down below for more awesome videos. Thank you everybody for watching this episode, and you will hear me in the next one. Bye-bye!